Today, in this video, we're gonna teach you the basics of sacred sexuality. So welcome to another video, guys. Thank you very much for your support. Thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting below. We love to hear from you. So today we have a juicy subject to talk about, and we're very excited to share this with you in a very kind of digestible, easy, practical way. So let's get to it. So I will first say that sacred sexuality is a means for you to tap into your own divine power within this physical vessel. It is bringing balance and awareness and mastery to every aspect of your life without neglecting one thing or the other. We want to share with you a quote that we received from Isis on one of the first classes that we had in our Patreon regarding sacred sexuality, because I feel like it's so relevant and so beautiful. So we're going to put it written here, and Flav is going to read it for you.
Sacred sexuality does not mean sacred sex. The act of intercourse is just one of many physical representations of it. Sacred sexuality means allowing God within you to be free to express itself through the body it's using as a vessel, without any fear, guilt, or shame. It is bringing the awareness that God cannot ever be outside of you. You are always innocent and sinless. You are free to experience everything this body has to offer, including sex, without feeling anything but holy and glorious. Sacred sexuality is another thing that is innate to you. It is only a meaning of allowance, just like abundance, love, grace, enlightenment, and so forth. Sacred sexuality is balancing the energies in your body so it can experience the expansion of your spirit through your acts. It is the closest shortcut to spirit. By allowing those energies to freely flow through your physical body, you are allowing God to work through you without any resistance. Sacred sexuality can be practiced to achieve what humans call miracles.
Sexuality does not separate you from God. There is no way to separate you from God because you are God. You have God within you, right? So sexuality is actually a part of your divinity. It is a part of God within you. And it's a beautiful way to connect with that source of energy, because sexual energy is exactly the most powerful tool, the most powerful energy of creation that we have access of here on earth. And yes, sex is alchemy, but it's only one aspect of sacred sexuality.
Yeah, every act of consensual sex is sacred sexuality.
So being aware of this can really empower you, can really bring this understanding of yourself, of your body, and how you are treating yourself during sex with a partner or just with yourself. Because again, with the pillars of alchemy, we have a whole video about alchemy and what it is, and we talk about the 3 pillars of alchemy. The vessel is your body for this alchemy. So you need to be in full, let's say, contact with, you need to be in love with your body for you to fully experience all of the magical benefits that sacred sexuality can give you. And with this, Flavia is going to read yet again another quote from Isis, because this whole channeling, with this whole class with her is just so amazing, and we love working with her. Again, Goddess Isis, if you guys want us to do like some introductory videos with these beings for you, just let us know. We can totally do that. Bring that energy to the table so you can start connecting with them more as well. But Flavia is going to read another part of this dialogue that we had with her in our classes.
Your body is your vessel in which you are allowed to express your divinity on the earthly plane. It is to be taken care of and loved. Sexuality is part of the human nature, and it is to be treated like any other part of the human experience, with love and respect from the heart of God within.
And within this class, Mary Magdalene also brought a very interesting quote that she speaks about how sacred sexuality is not within 2 bodies, it is within your own body. And it means a balance of divine feminine and divine masculine. And the more that you can find that balance, that union within yourself, the more you can treat your vessel as such, and as what we just talked about with Isis, and the more you can feel home in your body, the more you empower your body to understand that it is divine, that it is God too, and that it plays a beautiful, beautiful role in your whole earthly experience, right? I think it even plays like the front row of your whole experience on earth. So balancing these energies really help you create a healthier relationship with all parts of you, with your divine masculine, with your divine feminine, with your vessel, with your inner child, with your emotions, with your thoughts, with your soul, you know. So it creates a sense of communication and flow within all of this. So that's one of the things that sacred sexuality and the practices of sacred sexuality in alchemy can really bring into your life. And again, with this awareness, with you loving your body, with you accepting that yes, I am a god and a goddess and I can do anything, you can literally manifest miracles. One example of it is a very, very known one, I feel like, with Isis, that through sacred sexuality, well, the tales are different because there are so many ways to perceive this, but through sacred sexuality, she brought Osiris, which is him, back to life, and she created, you know, many, 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 many beautiful things. And her own sense of awareness, she even manifested her own literally wings in her in that lifetime. So, and again, she is the one that brought sacred sexuality. I think we didn't mention that before, but in this context, in this way, in this very practical approach, it was the goddess Isis that brought this knowledge to earth. And in many mystery schools in Egypt and throughout time, in many other ways, people have been learning these practices and really working with them to benefit their lives and to bring this awareness that we are divine into the body, so then we can perform the things that people call miracles. And one initiate of Isis was Mary Magdalene. And there's a whole story there that we can dive deeper into as well, but we're not gonna. But many, many beings that we know today have been practicing this kind of alchemy, and it brings balance into every aspect of your life. So that is why we really, really love to teach that.
Okay, so bringing back the three pillars of alchemy, we have the body, that is the vessel, sexual energy, which is your creative energy, and the intention you put in. Many people, many practitioners of sacred sexuality use that as a means to manifest what they desire in their realities.
And it's probably the most powerful way to actually manifest on earth. So, speaking a little bit about divine masculine and feminine, everyone has these energies within them. We want to make one of those videos only about divine masculine and feminine, so then we can dive deeper into the roles that they play and what they mean for us. So, if you are interested in that, let us know in the comments. But just mentioning this a little bit, that it doesn't mean man or woman. Both of us have these energies within ourselves, and balancing them is really, really key for fulfilling life on earth, I would say, in many ways, because it's like you're making peace with the polarity of earth, and it's like you're making peace with the idea that you chose to be human, you know. So working with these energies and understanding them and empowering both of them and bringing both of them into balance can really benefit your life. And it's one of the pillars of sacred sexuality, you know, because you can't fully practice sacred sexuality in a way that is going to feel fulfilling for you, that is going to truly manifest those miracles, as we said, without balance and at least understanding your divine masculine and your divine feminine. But again, we're going to make a whole video about this. If you're watching this in the future, the video is somewhere so you can watch it.
We have seen these energies as electric and magnetic, yin and yang, and so many things, and balancing those is really the mastery of life itself.
In the realm of sacred sexuality, practicing it in alchemy, the two aspects that we choose to work with the most, and they are the most practical and comprehensible and human ways to work with it, are the alchemies of Isis and the alchemies of Horus. So they thought it and they learned it in a way together. Again, so much with this history and so many timelines, so many ways to perceive this. But bottom line is the alchemy of Isis, which is regarding sacred sexuality, which is sex magic, is about practicing it with a partner. And the alchemy of Horus is about practicing it with yourself, because you are primarily your own divine partner, right? So if you're thinking, you're watching this and you're like, oh, I really would love to do this, but I don't have a partner now, or I couldn't get my partner to participate in this way, it's not needed. You can do all of this just by yourself, just by stimulating your own sexual energy. And again, we have so many practices, so many classes regarding this in our Patreon. So if you want to learn more and check some of those or all of those practices, we have oh my god, so many classes with this already. And just join on our Patreon tier 3 or up. and you're gonna get access to all of them. And they really begin from early stages, so it's like it walks you through the whole thing. So even if you're very new to this concept, you don't feel like you are an alchemist or that you are a priest or a priestess, it really doesn't matter. You can just follow through, because we are all learning together there in our group, and we bring one class of this every month as well, and we are all like walking this path together, and we are ready to start doing some new initiations as well. So yeah, we're always just doing magic regarding this in our Patreon. So make sure to check that out if you feel like you align with this information.
So thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe and click the notification bell. We often go live here on YouTube, so if you have questions, you can always catch us live. And that's it.
Yes,
Thank you
thank
for
you very
joining us.
much. Bye.
Bye.